the whole draft thing, we talked about it, and I encourage everybody go to the previous show we did. We talked about the SmackDown on the Experience this past week, right? Or you go to YouTube and search the clip. But I made the point that I don't know a lot about the pro sports drafts, but I assume that the NFL draft is a shoot, and you confirmed this.
Yes.
And so they're not picking in any logical way in the WWE the talent that would be picked in a legitimate shoot draft. They're not automatically the first top picks would, besides the champions, would be the Drew McIntyres, the CM Punks, the whatever. And it's not happening. The third pick was a guy from NXT. There were in the top 8 was a girl from NXT that may be lovely, but right now they ain't more important than CM Punk or Drew McIntyre or even Jade Cargill or Braun Breaker, who they've already done a thing where these shows were bidding, and the general managers Pierce and Aldis were bidding back and forth for these prospective new superstars, and then they get them for 6 weeks or whatever, and boom. Except most people aren't moving anywhere anyway. They're just being drafted the same place they were. Do you think they had buyer's remorse and they'd already committed to doing this draft and they said, fuck it, let's just get by with it and we're not going to do it anymore? Or is this, what the fuck?
I don't know why they did it if they weren't going to do anything. Because all you did was make it so that the next time this happens next year, people are going to think that there's a good chance nothing may happen.
Well, and it doesn't make any sense. Even if things were happening, it doesn't make any sense on the face of it as a legitimate draft when one group of 6 people can be drafted in a single draft. That's the new record, by the way. There's a lot of 3s and 4s and sometimes a 5, but I think 6 is a new record. But that's the point I'm making, is that they tried to do this for ratings. I don't think it had any appreciable effect on the ratings. It didn't further any major things going on, except for, Punk and McIntyre got a chance to make something out of it. But it's not logical from a standpoint of you would not draft Drew McIntyre, in a shoot draft, 8 picks after you just drafted 4 people with 1 pick. It doesn't make sense. But here's the thing about the WWE right now compared to, we spent a lot of time on this program talking about AEW. The WWE, we've said this before, they're boring us to death with the programming, but they got the stars and the production and the logic and the reach and all the advantages. They don't have to do anything right now. They just have to not do something stupid. Whereas AEW is in a position where they need to do something right now, but everything they do is stupid. And the difference is people are still watching the WWE programs because even though not a lot happens, especially outside WrestleMania season, it's the stars and it looks big league and it makes sense. And they're reversing some of the trends that, it just made you look and go, well, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. They're cutting back on that. And at the same time, they're just, it doesn't make you think, what the fuck? This is a low rent, a small time operation, which the other program is doing. And the other program has managed to make the company heels, AEW, at the same time as the WWE has finally got 25 years of that off of them, and the company is a babyface again. All the evil people are in the fucking archives. So I guess that's the moral of the story, is that the WWE right now, they're doing the business, they've got the stars, they've got the comfortable lead, they've got the infrastructure. They don't have to do anything, just don't do anything stupid. And AEW has got to do something but everything they do is pretty stupid.